Texas Border Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland joins us now. Sheriff, great to see you. Can Donald Trump's policies keep crossings consistently low?
Hey, good morning, Ash. Great to be on with you. And they certainly can. And honestly, it kind of goes back to that old E.F. Hutton slogan. When President Trump talks, people listen. And he has had a huge impact, just his voice alone. And then, of course, the policies coming in. You know, the Remain in Mexico, working with other countries, forcing their hand to take back their criminal aliens, and those are currently crossing the border illegally. We will continue to see that. We will see cartels start maybe to shift their tactics, and I anticipate out in my county us probably seeing a bit more activity than normal, just due to the urban environments across from Del Rio, across from Eagle Pass and El Paso. Some of that traffic shifting out here to more of the rural areas of Texas.
All right, I got this one for you, Sheriff. New York City Mayor Eric Adams, Border Czar Tom Homan, making an appearance on Fox and Friends this morning. I want you to listen to what they had to say about tackling New York City's immigrant crisis. Listen to this.
When I sat down with him, I saw the cop in him. And he really does want to do the right thing because he is a cop. He's a lifelong cop. And so he wants to help take public safety threats off the street to New York, make New York safer. He also wants to help find these missing children.
People want to hijack this narrative and turn it into a political narrative where we're saying we need to have public safety. This has been an issue I was talking about before the election. Spring of 2022. You look at these quotes over and over again, we need to go after these dangerous people in our street. And now I have someone that understands that narrative, and we are fighting together to get it done.
Well, I never thought I'd see it happen. Are we finally seeing an end, do you think, Sheriff, to places like New York City's sanctuary city policies?
You know, Ash, hope's not a strategy, but I certainly hope so. Look, you know, what Tom Homan brings to the table is, you know, like President Trump, great negotiation skills, straight shooters. And, you know, who doesn't want to see bad guys be locked up? And if you're here illegally in our country and you're a bad guy, you get caught, to be deported. So, you know, I hope we see more sanctuary cities go along this same line of activities and start to cooperate. And really, it comes down to those local law enforcement, state law enforcement that have people in jail that have been identified as criminals and turning them over to ICE so they can be deported and make America safe.
And very quickly, Sheriff, I would imagine the morale among those good folks who protect our borders is so much better now than it was.
You know, just like we saw in that prior segment with the ICE representative speaking about their morale here along the border. You know, I've still got a lot of friends that are working the U.S. Border Patrol, not just here on the border, but up at headquarters, and completely different mindset, meaning they know they're supported by a president that has their back, that supports them, and is willing to go even further with them. So it's great. Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to see. Sheriff, as always, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless you.
California, thank you. California Governor